There's a moment in tennis that every player, no matter the level, the technique, the experience, knows far too well. It's the moment after you miss an easy shot. Not a difficult one. Not a spectacular one. Not a desperate, defensive shot at the edge of the court. No, it's the easy ball. The sitter. The one you expected to finish. The one you imagined going in before you even swung. The one you were already celebrating in your mind. And then you miss it, and something inside you drops. Your chest tightens. Your stomach twists. Your mind goes blank for a moment, and then it fills with noise. And suddenly your confidence, something you had built over weeks, months, even years, feels like it evaporates from your body. Why does this happen? Why does missing just one easy shot feel like a personal attack on your ability? Why does it hit so deeply, so instantly, so emotionally? Why does a shot you should make 99 times out of 100 have the power to shatter your inner stability in a matter of seconds? Today, we are going to explore this, gently and honestly. There is no right or wrong here. Only understanding. Only truth. Only the emotional reality that tennis exposes in all of us. When you miss an easy shot, the frustration you feel is not about the ball. It's not about technique. It's not about form. It's not about the point. It's about meaning. Missing an easy shot threatens the story you hold about yourself. It shakes the belief that you are in control. It challenges your identity as a player. It challenges the expectations you had of yourself before the match began. It interrupts the narrative your ego was trying to protect. You don't feel disappointed because the ball went out. You feel disappointed because you think you shouldn't have missed it. This should carries emotional weight. It's tied to your pride, your belief in your abilities, your desire to look competent, your need to feel in control. When reality contradicts this expectation, your mind reacts like it's been betrayed. A missed easy shot feels like, I'm not as good as I thought. I'm losing control. What's wrong with me? Everyone saw that. Now I'm going to fall apart. What if I keep missing? This flood of thoughts is not about tennis. It's about fear. Fear of looking foolish. Fear of disappointing yourself. Fear of confirming the doubts you've been trying to bury. When the shot goes wrong, it triggers all of those silent fears at once. The brain doesn't respond calmly. It panics. It tries to protect you. And in that protection, it crushes your confidence. This is why you suddenly feel different. Your muscles tighten. Your breathing changes. Your timing slips. You stop trusting your swing. You stop moving freely. Your mind becomes louder than your instincts. One mistake becomes a storm inside your body. But let's go deeper. Why do easy shots in particular hurt so much more than hard ones? Because easy shots are tied to identity, not ability. They represent certainty. They represent, I should make this every time. They represent your baseline level of competence. When you miss the easy shot, your brain interprets it as a threat to that baseline. Not, I missed a ball, but maybe I'm not as good as I think. The emotional pain is not about the point. It's about the story you have about yourself. And here's the part that most people never talk about. A missed easy shot doesn't just ruin your mood. It ruins your rhythm. Your entire nervous system shifts into an emergency state. Your brain starts monitoring every movement. Your swing becomes stiff. You aim instead of hitting. You hesitate. You doubt. This is the psychological unraveling. Not because your ability changed, but because your emotional state did. When you lose confidence, you're not losing skill. You're losing access to your skill. That distinction is important. You don't suddenly become a worse player. You simply can't access the same fluidity, the same freedom, the same instinct. Anxiety blocks coordination. Shame blocks focus. Doubt blocks rhythm. And the catalyst for all of that is often a single easy mistake. But why does it hit so hard? Because tennis is a psychological mirror. It reflects the vulnerabilities you carry inside you. Maybe you grew up feeling you had to be perfect. Maybe you fear failure. Maybe you attach your self-worth to your performance. Maybe tennis is your safe space. And when you fail inside that safe space, it hurts even more. The missed easy shot triggers something personal, not athletic. Now here's something important. The pain you feel after missing an easy shot doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're mentally fragile. It means you care. You want to live up to your ability. You want to show your true level. You want your body to honor the work you've put in. When it doesn't, it's natural to feel shaken. You are not reacting to the mistake. You are reacting to the gap between expectation and reality. The larger the expectation, the sharper the pain. When you understand this, you can begin to soften the spiral. You can begin to see the missed shot not as a verdict, but as feedback. Not as humiliation, but as a moment of humanity. Not as the collapse of your confidence, but as an opening for emotional awareness. So how do you rebuild yourself after that moment? Not by ignoring the emotion, not by forcing yourself to move on, but by recognizing what was actually triggered. Ask yourself gently, what did that shot mean to me? Why did it hurt me? What story did it threaten? What fear did it awaken? When you understand the emotional root of the reaction begins to lose its power. And now, before we close, I want to speak to the version of you that has walked off the court feeling embarrassed, angry with yourself, or ashamed for missing an easy shot. You don't deserve that harshness. You don't deserve that level of self-punishment. Mistakes are part of this game. Easy mistakes, hard mistakes, stupid mistakes, they are all part of the human experience on a tennis court. Your worth is not measured by how few mistakes you make. Your worth is not tied to your perfection. Your worth is not determined by a shot you missed. You are allowed to feel disappointed, but you are also allowed to forgive yourself, to breathe, to reset, to continue playing with heart, courage, and curiosity. Now here is your CTA. If this episode made you feel understood in a way tennis conversations rarely do, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel for more deep tennis psychology episodes that speak directly to your inner world. Share this episode with someone who also collapses after missing an easy shot. They may need this message more than you think. And in the comments, let me know, what is the emotion you feel the moment after you miss an easy shot? Is it anger, shame, disbelief, frustration, or fear? Your answer might help someone else feel less alone, less misunderstood, and more connected to the emotional truth of this sport. And now, for our closing message. You are not the shot you missed. You are not the moment where your confidence wavered. You are not defined by a single mistake, or a single point, or a single moment of weakness. Beneath the noise, beneath the frustration, beneath the disappointment, there is a player who loves this game. A player who is trying. A player who is growing. A player who is learning to navigate the emotional storms that come with caring deeply about something. Missing one easy shot does not destroy your confidence. The story you attach to it does. And you have the power to rewrite that story with compassion, with awareness, and with the quiet understanding that you are always more than your worst moment.